Hello, everybody. This is Cliff Gray's Trainer of Boxing. There might be another video looming because it will pease me off, to be honest with you. We're leaving this place, and I can't wait. I can't wait because the broadband round here, internet service, is crap. But anyway, who cares about what I've got to say, eh? Put my professional head on, huh? So, I want to talk to you about the benefits of a carnivore diet. Specifically for somebody like myself who is in remission from diabetes type 2. So, I reckon I had this for years. Diabetes. That's just the missus shouting at the dog. Shut up! Yourself! Oh dear, I'm in a bit of a frigging bad frame of mind today, I can tell you. Maybe I should sign off. Right, this is taking great strength. It's come back to being professional. Basically, what I want to say to you is I just want to reveal myself to you, warts and all. Warts and all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Then you understand you're dealing with a real person, not some AI robotic freak. You're dealing with somebody that's got feelings and emotions, that gets angry, that gets despondent, that gets sad, that gets upset. Mainly with human beings, the way that they are. But I digress. Perhaps I should sign off now. I don't know. One of the things that has really helped me is eating a carnivore diet. Because if you eat some lamb, or if you eat some pork, or steak, or some mince, or something like that, there is literally zero sugar in there. There will not be any processed sugar in there. Now, I've heard wankers saying, oh, you need some sugar. You need a little sugar. No, you don't. Because I would direct you to Dr. Frette, Frettee. And he says not even 1 teaspoon of sugar is acceptable in the human diet. You don't believe me? Do your due diligence and go and find out. And you will see that I'm correct. That what he says, this is the guy, right, that would chop off diabetic limbs when there's no further alternative. Dr. Frette from Tasmania. Dr. Frette from Tasmania. Just put it into Google and it will take you to some of his videos and listen to his videos. My goodness me, if he's chopping off bits of foot and he don't know, Struth, the people of Tasmania are in a right pickle, aren't they? Because he'll be lobbing off bits of toes and feet and all sorts. No, the man is an expert and a genius. And I could lead you to other very, very, very highly academic, learned people. You do not need any sugar in your diet. So the nearest that you can get to that really is eating carnivore. That means eating meat products, poultry, eggs, cheese, fish. Some carnivores are so shenzi and so strict that they will take it to the limits and say, you must eat so and so ounces, or if you're a big lump, a kilo of meat a day or whatever, with some salt and with some spring water. And that is that. Some advocates will say you just eat once a day, so it doesn't spike your glucose sugar levels, because even from eating a 16-ounce steak, ribeye steak, you are gonna produce glucose through something known as gluconeogenesis. You will produce glucose. And if you stop producing glucose, and again, this is what I've learned from really learned sources, I can tell you, really learned. Not just a nutritionist that's become a nutritionist, just to jump on the financial bandwagon. I am talking about a real genius. Somebody that's got 3 degrees. Fucking intelligent academic person. And he's saying you'd have about 4 minutes to live if there was zero, one big fat zero glucose in the bloodstream. You would succumb in under 4 minutes. But when our glucose levels, our sugar levels go low, what that means is when we don't need it from processed foods, and I'm sorry to say, fruit, candy on the trees, I'm sorry to say. Yes. And I used to like eating apples. Some geezer said to me, oh, they're all right apples. They've got pectin in them. No. So, yeah, the body, when it gets really low on glucose, via gluconeogenesis, will release adequate amounts of glucose to go to, your brain, for example, to go to your eyes, for example. So do not worry. Do not worry. All right? Do not worry. Your body will change energy systems. So you will, if you've been eating carbohydrates and that sort of thing, a lot of carbohydrates, your body will be running off predominantly stored glucose, glycogen, glucose. Just think of it as glucose. It will be running off the sugar fuel system. When you deplete it of that very, very damaging food stuff, it will switch over to run off fatty acid energy system. And it will first start the from the meals that you've eaten. So tonight I've had 3 pork bellies and 2 lamb steaks. So I do think I am running off. I do think I'm fat adapted. So, you know, my energy will be predominantly now from the fatty acid energy system. But even on the carnivore, you can fast, which is highly healthy. Highly healthy. Now, I've got to be careful, because if you've got some medical condition, I'm not a doctor, right? So I don't know your condition, do I? But I would just say, if you are healthy per se, right? Yes, fast. Do your intermittent fasting. I know people that can sometimes fast for 2-3 days. What happens is, when you're on the fatty acid energy system, you will first eat. You will first use the fuel from the food that you have eaten. So your most recent meal, in my case, pork belly and lamb steak. Okay. When that is not coming, when you're not having that, I think it's after about don't quote me on this, I think it's about 16 hours. There's another guy I'd love you to check out. His name is Dr. Fung. 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 He, I think, is based in Toronto. He's a nephrologist, was a practicing nephrologist, you know, to do with your kidneys. And again, if that geezer don't know, we are super fucked, aren't we? To be fair. And I'm sure I've learnt from him that he said about 16 hours fasting, when you're doing it intermittent fasting, getting out and away from 16 hours. And now you're starting to get into burning the stored energy, which, guess what, is our body fat. Okay. Right. So we know that the healthy way to eat is a carnivore diet. Keeping to an absolute minimum eating of fruit and processed foods. And for fuck's sake, stay the fuck away from seed oils, because they are highly dangerous. Use animal fat. Now, I can hear a lot of you saying, but what about cholesterol? What about cholesterol? What about cholesterol? Well, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a surgeon, so it's difficult for me to explain to you. However, I can certainly point you in the right direction of many carnivore doctors, MDs, and here in GP, you know, doctors here in the UK. Dr. Berry, I think, where's Dr. Berry from? I think he's from Houston, Texas. Dr. Sean Baker. All right. You've got here, I think he was a heart doctor. He goes under the name Dr. Abs, ABS. All of these I've put into your search engine and you'll come up. YouTube, use YouTube search engine. So you got Dr. Sean Baker. That's SHAUN, right? You've got Dr. Berry. I think his name is Mike. Mike, Mike Berry. All right. What was the other one I said? Dr. Sean Baker, Dr. Mike Berry, and Dr. Abs, ABS. Go and listen to them about what their views are about cholesterol, rather than listen to me hitting and missing all over the place. Go and listen to them, do your due diligence, and just see. So I've given you Dr. Fung, I've given you Dr. Sean Baker, Dr. Abs, Dr. Mike Berry. I've given you Dr. Fretty, a lot of doctors, for fuck's sake. So we know that the carnivore diet is the single most nutritional diet you as a human being can consume. Go and do your research about cholesterol with these people that I've just given you. Go and do it and see for yourself whether you believe them, you think they're bullshitting, you think they're liars, you think they're conmen. Go and do your due diligence and see, as an adult, because these videos are for adults, see for yourself. You're watching this because you want to get fit, you want to get healthy. I'm giving you the route map, the blueprint to go and do that. One thing that you have to be very careful of, however, is transferring over from carbohydrate to carnivore. Do not do that overnight, because the microbiome, it will affect your microbiome terribly. Again, do your due diligence, put and ask your questions out there to all the learned doctors and academics out there that can really help you. Devise a program of transfer over. And the final thing I just want to talk about, right, is fibre. Now, here in the UK, it's 25 to 8, so I'm presuming most people have eaten. And I would hope that you would be broad-minded enough, if you're not, just switch off. Just switch it off. Switch this video straight off. And what I'm about to say is fibre and the carnivore diet, and how something, there's no fibre in a carnivore diet. So what? So what? Do you know something? When I've been and gone to the lavatory, you understand, to do number twos, right? You understand. I have never experienced my poo to be so fucking good. It's untrue. Excellent quality. When I've been eating the carbohydrates and all that shit, it has really upset my tummy badly. I have never needed fibre ever. I did transfer over in about 6 to 8 weeks. One or three products that I have found. I get up, right? I got up today and I had a coffee. Well, I have to have my coffee. I like my coffee. So I had my morning coffee and then I came in to my office and started to attend to some bits and pieces of work and stuff. And then all about 11 o'clock, I'd do a workout. I like to do a workout and then come back, shower, feel $1 million and then eat something. But I think when you know you're on the home stretch with health and all of this, is the earlier you can clear your bowels, the better when you haven't eaten. Does that make some sense? Because yes, you've had some coffee, yes, and you know, we all know that coffee can, yes, all right, but you haven't consumed any food. So you know that your colon is doing the work that it's supposed to be doing and getting rid of the waste, as in waste. You're not eating a meal and then an hour later or something, you're going off to have a poo. This is like, so tomorrow morning, say about 9-10 o'clock is my time. I will have had a coffee between then and now, right? Maybe a coffee in a moment, maybe, I'll see. And I know that the food that has digested in my system is now being processed out when I go for a shit tomorrow between 9 and 10 in the morning. It's quite that time. And I'm not gonna, we're adults, but trust me, it is high quality poo, singular, completely clear. But what I find has improved it even more is taking the cereal range. Now, the cereal range is not, I don't think, designed to make you have a crap, right? But if you need to defecate to get rid of the waste, the toxins, the unnecessary waste, they will improve the process, right? They will improve the process noticeably. You're on the carnivore diet, your stools are already of good quality. Now, certainly for me, the improvement in my stools is 1 or 2 quick wipes on the old toilet paper and I am finished and I'm out of there, mate. A quick deposit one long stool, wipe the arse, wash your hands, flush your toilet, and all that game. You know what I mean? And it's over and done with, and you feel like you've got that beautiful rawness, that beautiful emptiness in your gut. It's the reverse, the opposite of being bloated. You look like your gut, you know, it's like, all right, if you've gone out and you gone out, if I went out tonight and I sunk 10 pints of lager, I'd come in and I'd as I'm getting undressed to go to bed, I'd look at my belly and go, yeah, you can see that 10 pints. Look at that punch coming through. When you're fasting and you let one go, a stool of good quality, you feel fantastic. You feel mental clarity. And it's a natural process, isn't it? It's a natural process. Okay, so when somebody says to you, well, what about cholesterol and carnivore? Say, I've done my due diligence. Just go and watch these videos from these learned people. And if they don't know, boy, are the people of North America in a right to an 8. I think they do. I think they do. The same with the fibre. Go and do your due diligence and just see for yourself. See for yourself. I have never felt fitter. I have never felt healthier. What I'll do is I'll leave the link below, right, for these cereal products. Okay. And should you be interested, just follow the link through and get hold of the products that I'm going to recommend. All right. And just be brave, just be bold. If it's working for me and I can do it and all the rest of it, why can't you? What's wrong with you? I can do it. I've got 1 O level to my name. I got expelled from school for fighting. So look, if I can pull it off from a business point of view now, because you'll see it is a business opportunity as well, why can't you? Are you curious? Go and check the link out below. This is Cliff Graves from Train World Boxing. You have a great evening, great weekend. See you later. Ciao.